Yo, yo, yo. All right, man, we're on. Welcome back to another episode of Squad Talk. Thank you guys for tuning in. My name is DJ Mav.
And I'm Dan Daniel.
All right, you guys can give us a follow on our brand new page on Instagram, @Squad Talk Podcast. We got another interesting guest for you guys today. Incredible vocalist, incredible singer, and what I just found out to be also an incredible mixer. His mix sound amazing.
You guys were bonding right now.
Jalen Parker in the house. What's going on, my boy?
How you doing? How you doing?
Thank you for coming through, man. Thank you for coming through. Let me get that. Oh, wrong one. This one right here. Hey, welcome, my boy.
Thank you.
There it is, man.
Yeah.
He's dropping a new album.
Yes, sir.
Coming out in August.
Yes, sir.
Right? When exactly?
August 1st. It's called Divergent, and you can pre-order right now on iTunes and Spotify.
There you go. So make sure you do that.
Yeah.
We're going to get a little bit into his journey and all that stuff, and of course, and get deeper into the album as well. Why don't we go ahead and start with your background story on how you got into music?
Okay. Well, I started music when I was about 3 or 4, and I started in the church. So I started singing specifically in the church, and I started growing up a little bit, and Michael Jackson passed away.
Word.
So when Michael Jackson passed away, I was like, man, who was that guy? I never knew who he was. After that, my parents educated me on who Michael Jackson was. And then I started dancing like Michael Jackson. Then I started singing more. And after that, everything just kind of fell into place.
I really thought you became Chris Brown. I'm like, who is this guy?
Man, but yeah, just God has mysterious ways of working, man.
Yeah, for sure. And at what age did you start recording yourself?
I started recording myself. Let's see. I've been in LA for 6 years. It's 6 years now. I started 6 years ago.
Okay, where are you originally from?
I'm from Georgia, Savannah.
Ah,
Yes,
okay.
I'm a Southern
way,
baby.
man.
A long way. Yes.
How you like the LA life?
I love it.
Yeah?
Never moving. Never moving.
What's your favorite part about LA?
There's no mosquitoes. And the weather. But
Okay.
I just really
Probably where you are. Over here, there's a lot. man.
Yeah, but we're not in LA out here. We out here, but
At least at my pad it is. there are a lot.
Man, but yeah.
the weather's good. What was your least favorite part about LA?
Least favorite. I don't think there's really a least favorite. Oh no, the traffic. Hate
I'm about
the
to say, come on now.
The traffic sucks.
Don't forget that.
Yeah, the traffic
Don't forget
sucks.
that.
Coming from a
Traffic
youngster
sucks.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure, man.
Yeah, the traffic sucks.
Dude, that's dope. So I've been recording for about 6 years.
Yeah.
I know a lot of artists is very common. A lot of artists that do pretty much a lot of things themselves. They make their own beats. You record yourself. You mix. Do you also make your own beats?
I used to. I don't currently, no.
Okay.
Well, because I only don't do that because I pride myself on perfecting my mix. And that takes a lot of time in itself. So producing already takes a lot of time in itself. So I was like, I'd rather spend more time on mixing and performing and learning how to, capture my stage presence aside from producing, and then
That's a great way for you to divide them and then
definitely
kind of choose your own lane.
Exactly. It also brings out a lot of other things in your music that sometimes people rob themselves of when they want to do everything themselves.
Yeah.
Because I mean,
Definitely.
everybody's, you could be very creative, but two minds, can produce something possibly better. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So that's what's up, man. Back to your story, you says you're also a songwriter. Do you write for any other artists besides yourself?
I don't write for artists. I've collabed with artists, where I like put my info, or I have a lyric here, lyric there. We put out ideas and etc. But I haven't specifically written for an artist. I would love to though. I would love to.
Yeah.
But yeah.
What if, let's say the scenario, you got a record, right?
Okay.
And you're like super excited about it. You're playing it for someone. Just in this scenario, somebody happens to be in the room that says like, yo, this would go great for this person, and they're like a high Billboard artist. Would you be willing to sell it to them?
Yeah, I'm always looking. I love.
He's like, no doubt.
But credit me.
For real. Listen, I would love to be placed.
Uh-huh.
I would love to have a placement with any artist. I just love that opportunity. Because it only takes that one person to hear your record. You know what I'm saying? So
Big facts, man.
So yeah.
Some of your top artists you hope to work with someday in your future. Let's keep it at 5.
Oh, 5.
Oh, let's do 3 then.
5, 3.
Or back to
I
5.
think we just made it harder.
3 or 5.
I'm a shoot for 5.
Okay.
I could do 5. So should I like go number 1, 2, 3, 4?
In no particular order.
Okay, okay. I would love to work with JoJo. You guys know JoJo?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would love to work with JoJo. She's an amazing vocalist. I feel like I can learn a lot. I would love to work with Lucky Day.
Okay.
Lucky Day's amazing. He can really sing from his soul.
Yeah.
Kaylani, amazing artist. I'd love to work with
sure.
Kaylani. Who else? Man, Babyface. I'd love to work with Babyface.
Whoa.
He's an amazing writer.
Yeah.
Work with a legend. I would have loved to work with Michael Jackson, Whitney, and Prince, but you know,
We're past 5 now.
I know, but you know, I was just honorable mentions.
Yeah.
Beyonce. How many do I have left? Do I have
That's
two
it.
more?
That's already 5.
Ran
right
out of
there.
fingers.
Dang. Well, I
That's
guess
already
it.
5 right there.
I guess that's it then.
That's what's up, man.
Yeah.
Any particular producers in mind?
Wow. I would love to work with Metro Boomin, OG Parker, a lot of people. A lot of
people, right.
Yeah, because you know, just having a bunch of different producers in the room is already, you know, like
Yeah.
I'd rather have more than one, different people from different genres and everything. So
Yeah, I was watching that Dreamville documentary. You guys seen it on YouTube?
Yeah.
They had so many producers in the studio.
One room.
So many rooms were taken up, and like fire was just coming out of there,
Yeah.
like crazy. So I get what you mean. You know,
yeah,
the more the better.
definitely.
What about your album? You know, you're coming out with the album in August.
Yeah.
Tell us about how you put this album together. How long have you been working on this album and all that?
You know, it's funny because I was previously working on an album, and it was called this trash name. It was called like Colleague. It was so stupid. At the time, I thought it was so dope. But yeah, you know, I had the album done, and then quarantine happened. As soon as quarantine started, I dropped a single, which was completely aside from the album that I was originally trying to create. It was called Quarantine. After that, I started laying out bangers. I was like, whoa. This last album I had is trash. So I started replacing everything, changed the name and everything.
This is during quarantine?
During quarantine.
Expected.
You hit
Yes,
that
during
restart-
quarantine.
You hit that restart button.
Exactly. I literally scratched everything I had and redid every single thing. I redid the cover art. I redid the title, everything. I redid everything. So actually, quarantine has just been a blessing.
Yeah.
You know, if
can
it wasn't
see.
for this quarantine, my album would have been trash. All jokes aside, the album would have been trash.
And we always want, you know, to put our best out
yeah,
there.
definitely. So
It's good. This quarantine's definitely got the creatives working extra hard.
for real.
You got all this crazy time. How have you been taking this quarantine besides taking the time to be creative? Did it impact you in any negative way?
No. Well, the quarantine didn't impact me negative. The everything outside of the quarantine, like the protests and the discrimination and all of that extra stuff, was just so frustrating, so stressful. Especially being a young black entertainer in the industry, we already have unfair disadvantages, and you know what I'm saying. It's just a bunch of different things that was just going through my brain. Like literally, my dad today. He was like, you know what happened out there, right? I was like, we all know what happened. You have to stay educated, you know, because dude was hung. He was lynched a couple miles from here in Palmdale. You know what I'm saying? A couple people, you know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, man, I'm just blessed and fortunate to be here today. You know what I'm saying? Because it could have been me. It could have been any of us. So
Were you out there at the protest?
yes, I went to one.
Yeah, I saw when you were posting that.
Yes, you should definitely
in
go to
downtown,
one.
right?
Yeah, in Burbank. Yeah.
Oh yeah, Burbank. Yeah.
Should
I
definitely
went out to a couple of them, and I was a little paranoid because you know what's going on right now with the corona. So I mean, I went out, protested. I stayed there for a bit, and then you know made my way home.
Yeah, because one of my friends put the protest together, and it was like 1,000+ people that showed up, and it was just really dope, man. It was really dope.
And it's really good that you're using your platform to also speak up and say all that. There's a lot of people are doing it. It's starting at first. It was very nice to see, but then I started seeing these tweets and these things where it's like some people were using it to stay relevant.
Exactly, and that's
which then kind of kills it. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah, I saw a post the other day, and someone said, "It's crazy how Black Lives Matter has become a trend," and that's exactly what it's become. Because those same people that were saying Black Lives Matter were the same people saying Happy 4th of July,
and then it's over.
Exactly. You know, like what is 4th of July for? You know what I'm saying? It's extremely contradicting.
Yeah.
You know, so I don't know.
Celebrating a country that
Exactly.
It's kind of crazy, right?
You know, all countries matter.
I actually didn't celebrate. I didn't celebrate 4th of July at all.
Me
actually.
either.
Yeah, like I literally stayed home. I didn't go anywhere. I was like,
Yeah, I had rehearsal that day. I didn't care.
I worked 4th of July, so I'm just gonna leave it at that. I guess I didn't celebrate either.
Yeah.
so you celebrate? No.
Nah, look, I worked. It just so happens that the show I was hired to work was a 4th of July show. Yeah. But I was there for the paycheck.
It's okay, bro.
I was there for work.
You don't have to feel guilty.
Hey guys, you're ganging up on me here. Yo, so how do you feel about Kanye West running for president?
Well,
first of all, he's already kind of late right now because there's those main states that have to
definitely late.
You have to get your votes from. So now he has to actually rush to get enough states for him to get his a good amount of votes.
Yeah,
I mean, if you're voting for Kanye, you're voting for Trump. So
basically,
I don't
if
know.
you're voting for Kanye, you an idiot, man.
If you voting for, I don't even, man.
Look,
I'm not even gonna say
we don't
that.
gotta get super into politics.
Yeah, man.
But I will say this: that I seen a tweet. I actually shared it on our Turn Up Friday show page. It said you wouldn't hire a plumber to do the electrical work in your house.
Exactly.
Why would you hire an artist?
To run the country.
To run a country.
Exactly. I mean, why would you
hire a
Trump?
celebrity? Like Trump too. You know what I'm saying? Like he didn't even do much with politics until he decided. You know what I'm saying? But
he's like, you know what? I'm bored. He's the president, and we was like, ha, okay.
If anything, I feel like he just tried to take advantage of his power and just try to meet a bunch of artists. That's it. And celebrities.
Yeah. Let's entertain the thought of him being a president for 1 second. Imagine what it'd be like to have Kim Kardashian as the first lady. Damn. See? That's just crazy.
It's weird.
It is.
It's weird.
It is, man.
I don't know what to say about it.
Well, let's get back to this album, man. So how many tracks are in this album?
14.
14.
Yes, sir.
And what can you tell us about the album? Or is there a story that goes on throughout the album? Or
Well, it's not really a story. It's kind of self-explanatory because it's called Divergent, which means it's different from anything I've ever produced, ever put out, whatever the case may be. And it's alternative, so it's not like your average R&B or your average pop or your average country or whatever the case may be. It's everything in they mama combined.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's what I wanted to put out because a lot of people nowadays are afraid to put their feelings into music or do that country song or do that old mumble rap song, whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I feel like I did that.
Yeah.
It definitely lives up to its name, Divergent. So
how much of your writing is based off personal experiences? Or are you one of those writers that could just think of a scenario and write about that?
Well, it's a little bit of both. I would say maybe 80% of my writing is factual.
Word.
Yeah, 80% of my life.
That's good. That's where the feeling comes from.
How many are breakups?
Actually, not a lot. Not a lot. Well, my EP was about a recurring situation, and it was just the same message in 8 different songs.
So I shouldn't get ready with a bottle of tequila.
You actually should.
Okay.
It's I have only maybe one or two, maybe one sad song.
Okay.
Yeah, but I didn't really want to entertain the whole simp mood. You know what I'm saying? Because during quarantine, I wasn't really simping.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I was more like, baby, come over here. You know what I'm saying? Or let me go to your house. Or,
What's good?
Exactly. You know what I mean? That's kind of the vibe I was on.
I like that.
So it's a very positive album. So yeah.
So since we're talking all about the album, is there one album in particular that you can listen from start to finish and you're just like, this album is my favorite album?
Right now?
Do you have any? Have you ever had that or now?
Actually, yeah. Okay, there's two. There's Kehlani's new album.
Okay.
I can listen to it front to back. No skips.
I haven't listened to the whole thing, but I listened to a couple songs.
Should definitely listen to it.
Yeah.
10 out of 10. It's really good. Her album and JoJo's album. JoJo's album's good front to back. Yeah, good to know. Good front to back. Yeah.
I like the one album for me that's like that. I actually just had to look it up because I guess that'd be kind of. I didn't know the title of it, but I listened to it. Logic, The Incredible True Story from 2015.
I thought you meant recently. If we're talking about all time.
No, just whenever. But this is just the one that I can literally listen from start to finish.
Okay.
And it's really well put together.
Yeah.
Do you have some sort of, when you're putting the track list, and what track goes first, is there any sort of method that's going through your brain?
Usually, well, with this album, it was more of a banger better banger, better banger, better banger. We're going to slow it down. Bigger banger, you know?
Yeah.
So it's more like, I want y'all to love it, then love it, then love it, then dig it, then enjoy it, then finesse, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's kind of the place it really comes from, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
for sure.
What's your process like when you're starting to, come up with these songs together?
Well, what I usually do is I first find a beat, talk to a producer or whatever producer sends me a track or whatever the case may be. And if I vibe to it, I'll put it in the session, and I already have a
Do you already have like your lyrics written up? Or?
No. I already have a layout.
Oh,
so
okay.
I'll drag my layout. I set my layout on there, so I have all my plugins and everything. So everything sounds the same, and then I'll just vibe. First, I gotta find the key and everything, and then I'll vibe because I don't write my lyrics down, unfortunately. So it's almost like I'm freeballing, and if it sounds good, I keep it. If it doesn't, I change it. So yeah.
So you just from the start of the record.
It's all freeballed.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's
It was coming from the heart.
Yeah, not a lot of people know that, but I always freeball a lot of the stuff out right now, and my friends hate it because they're like, "What is the word?" Hold on, I was like, I gotta go back. I gotta look. Cause
That's definitely different though.
Yeah.
It's from everything else that we've heard. Because everyone's always like, oh, I light up a joint or something. Or
yeah. Like I have homies that have like pre-written stuff, or like they have to sit there listening to the song on repeat for like 30 minutes for them to write a whole song, and then they'll go in the booth. But
So once you get the skeleton, if you will, of the vibe and the song, do you then go back and like record the chorus separately, the verses separately, or those things are all freeballed but done separately?
Well, it depends. Because like if I freeball it and it sounds good, I'll keep it. If I freeball it and it's like, I'll go back.
Word.
But if I'm freeballing and it sounds good and all this additional stuff, I'll just lay back some harmonies or lay on a couple ad-libs, and that's it.
For sure. Well, right now seems like a good time to segue into the single on the album. I'm going to let you take it away, introduce this. Remember, this is the part that we're going to put on the show.
Yeah.
So do your thing, man.
All right, guys. My name is Jalen Parker. This is my single, Juice, available now on my new album coming out August 1st that you can pre-order right now called Divergent. Let's go.
You got that juice on my body, baby. 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 You got that juice, 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 juice. Juice, 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 juice. Juice, 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 juice. Juice, 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 juice. Walking in them heels, used to it. You already know that you taste good. You should be on my arms. Confidence coming up you like a sunray. What you doing all on me right now? What you doing kissing on me right now? Can't tell what's going on between us, girl. But you got that juice on my body, baby. 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 You got that juice, 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 juice. Juice, 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 juice. Juice, 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 juice. Juice, 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 juice. Your body got me going crazy. Thinking about it, you might have my first baby. I really got you on my arm right now, yeah. What you doing all on me right now? What you doing kissing on me right now? Can't tell what's going on between us, girl. But you got that juice on my body, baby. 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 You got that juice, 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 juice. Juice, 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 juice. Juice, 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 juice. Juice, 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 juice. Your smile is on my mind. Your loving, I'll make you mine. You seem to be the one I've been looking for all my life. What you doing all on me right now? What you doing kissing on me right now? Can't tell what's going
Yeah, that was Juice Jalen Parker in the studio. Thank you for being here, my boy. Appreciate you bringing that fire by.
Yes, sir.
That was like soothing, man. I'm not gonna lie. Like,
That was
it was uplifting but soothing because of your vocals.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
also very smooth sounding, which we'll get into the nerdy talk later on that.
Sir.
But real good. That's a single off his new album coming out August 1st.
Yes, sir.
Right? Make sure you pre-order that.
Mm-hmm.
Get that going, man. Daniel, you got some questions?
Yeah. Send me that so I could show it off in the next day. No, I'm just kidding. But you just graduated, right?
Yes,
so what's the plan? You know, like
Ooh, I'm going to college.
You're going to college?
Yes, sir.
What are you
I'm
gonna
studying audio
go for?
engineering.
Oh,
Hey,
Yes, sir.
where you going for that?
The MI Music Institute.
Oh, for sure.
Yes,
I went
sir.
to Los Angeles Recording School.
That's dope.
This is like they're like right down the street from each other.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
what's up, man? That's what's up, dude.
Yes, sir.
What made you go with that school? I'm sure you looked at a couple different ones.
Yeah, I looked at a couple different ones because my cousin goes to the LA Film School.
Okay.
Yeah, so she was talking about how they have the recording area and everything. And I went in the open house for the Music Institute. I loved it.
Loved it.
Everything about it. And I already got accepted.
Yeah.
A year or two ago, I got accepted and everything. So
Nice. That's good, man.
So, yeah.
That's good. I'm excited for that journey for you, man.
Me too.
so now you're actually gonna be in the studio.
Yes,
and
sir.
knowing exactly what everything does.
Exactly.
That's dope, man.
It's lit.
So I mean, seeing that you're graduating, now you have your plans for college. And earlier we talked about off air about having your parents. They're being like very supportive, and we were talking about how a lot of people don't really have that.
Yeah.
And you're very fortunate to have
Very.
supporting parents.
Very blessed.
So, where do you think you're gonna be like 5 years down the road from now?
Ooh, 5 years. Wow. I don't know.
It's gonna go fast, bro.
Yeah, look, let me tell you. Well, 5 years.
He's like,
I hope.
the way 2020 is going so far, I don't think we're gonna make it.
For real. Yeah, no, I hope. I plan on being a millionaire at like 21.
Okay.
Turn 19.
How old are you right now?
Speaking into
18.
existence.
18?
Yeah.
Okay,
so I plan on
nice.
being a millionaire about 21, 22.
All right, check.
And yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get out there, you know what I mean? But as far as 5 years from now, I just really want to make the right connections and meet the right people. You know what I'm saying? Because I know everything is written, everything's already set in stone in Jesus' name. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I just pray and hope that in 5 years from now, I'm in the right place at the right time where I need to be, wherever that may be.
So your goal is basically to have your career
Yep.
to take off.
Mm-hmm.
What about relationships?
Like love relationships?
Yeah.
What you
Like, are you planning to actually have a family young? Because I know there's people that actually have families young, you know?
Is it,
It's like, nah, I'm going to just do me.
yeah. Cause I already tried the whole relationship situation.
Yeah.
So like at the end of the day, all it was a big distraction, especially when like they don't understand what's going on with you and you're in the industry and you don't know what's going on with them. Y'all don't know how to juggle that, So maybe, hopefully I'll find somebody that, understands the whole ocean with the motion situation in the industry and everything. So
Especially being around like other girls too.
don't even get me started. Don't even get me started, bro.
Who's that bit?
Oh, for real. Look, I'm telling you. It was stressful.
I see she likes all your pictures. Do you see what I'm trying to do here? Like,
No
of
cap.
course.
No
I hope she
cap.
likes
No cap.
all my pictures.
Crazy, man.
Yeah.
But yeah.
It's crazy.
But see, you're doing your little dances here and there. Like, did you
Yeah.
go to choreography classes or?
No, actually, I started. Remember when I told you I started dancing because Michael Jackson died? I started doing everything because
Yeah.
Michael Jackson died. I was already a singer and everything, but I started getting really into dance
Yeah.
when Michael Jackson died. So after he died and everything, I went to a performing arts school. So I had to learn ballet, jazz, contemporary, tap. So I could do ballet, jazz, contemporary, tap, and hip hop. So yeah, but
Pretty
that's the
diverse.
same thing. Yeah, that's the same thing with singing though, because I had to learn how to sing opera, rock music, and everything. So
You get down with any b-boying?
No. I can do that one little move where you jump over your leg on the floor. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Yep, that's the only thing I can
That's
do.
it.
I remember seeing that. He did that in person.
Hey, look, that's the only
we
thing.
were,
That's your party trick?
Nah, what he's talking about my butterfly kick.
yeah.
Oh,
'Cause
That's what it was.
Yeah, because I did karate. I'm a first degree black belt.
Oh, sick.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
So yeah.
Nice. That's what's up, brother.
Yes, sir.
I like you more and more, man.
Thank you.
I'm a martial art guy myself too,
Yes,
man. That's what's
sir.
up.
Yeah.
Cool, man. This is one of my favorite parts of the interview, man. When we get to like the techie stuff, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You said you like to mix in
Love it.
Logic.
Yes, sir.
Right?
Yes, sir.
First of all, let me just give you props for your mixes.
Thank you, man.
Because a lot of artists mix their own stuff.
Yeah.
Doesn't sound like
But
that.
it sounds like they mix their own stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
So props on that.
Yeah.
What are some of your top plugins, man, that you just always want to use in a mix?
Like must-haves. I gotta have an EQ, but I prefer what is it? It's a F6 or E6.
From Waves?
Yes.
Oh, that probably the F6.
Yes.
Yeah.
The
It like
I haven't
moves
gotten
kind
it
of like a
yet.
multi-band compressor.
It's sexy.
Yeah,
I haven't
okay.
gotten it yet, but I need to get it.
It's dope.
Yeah, I need.
Yeah.
Oh, you have it.
Yeah.
Oh.
No, I'm telling you, get it, bro. It's dope.
Yeah.
I'm totally lost here, you guys. I'm gonna just stand by.
Yeah, but aside from that, another must-have is my Jack Joseph compressor.
Okay.
I love that compressor. It's great. It's very clean, very crisp.
What do you like to put on your mix bus? Is there if you like to put anything?
I don't even use a bus, man.
No.
Nah,
You don't like to put anything on the mix bus?
Mm-mm.
No?
Nah, I just manually put everything on each track.
Okay.
Yeah,
Dope.
because I prefer different sounds or different frequencies and different vocals. So
Yeah.
yeah. But aside from that, another must-have. I have to have a microshift.
Okay.
Have to have a microshift. Because it does something with your vocals where it sounds like you're doubled, but
Yeah.
you're not doubled, and it gives you that full.
The umph.
Yeah, it gives you like a little bit of yes. It gives you that.
Gives you that extra kick.
Yes, that extra thing that you missing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah, I need a microshift. Let's see, what else do I need? I usually need a delay.
Okay.
You know, for a little bit echo.
Do you have a favorite kind of delay, or like or you can make any delay work?
I haven't gotten a delay yet. I only have like a stock.
Oh, hey, it's all
Look.
good. That the stereo, what do they call it on Logic?
Talking
The
about,
stereo tape delay or something like that. Like
yeah, that's what
that
I
thing's
use.
fire, bro.
Exactly.
That thing's fire.
Exactly. But the only thing about it, because like again, I told you I prefer Logic.
Uh-huh.
With Pro Tools, the stock plugins are trash.
You don't like the stock plugins in Pro Tools?
Trash.
Word.
Trash.
I wouldn't know. I don't normally use them.
Oh,
but
you're blessed. You're
yeah,
blessed.
but bro, I'm gonna tell you what. I recently had to buy my entire rebuild my entire Waves collection because I had them cracked in my other computer. And I'm just gonna say, anybody out there listening to this, if you're into music production, just buy the plugins from the start, man.
Exactly.
Instead of dealing with the whole crack thing, because whatever computer you're working on, you're not gonna have the same computer forever.
Exactly.
You're gonna constantly, every 5 years, 6 years, you're gonna get a new computer, and you're gonna have to deal with finding a cracked version all the time, and
It's funny you say that.
you're scared to
because-
update because your plugins won't. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's funny you say that because when I started, I literally got a cracked version of Logic.
yeah. I mean, who doesn't? I mean,
Yeah, I mean, 'cause,
crack
like-
stuff happens because you need to do it.
Yeah,
you
because
need to find a way.
I was like, look, I don't have $300 right now, so I'm gonna just
I'ma
Google
find a
it.
way.
Exactly, and I did, but eventually, I have to spend that bread.
Yeah.
but up until then, it was cool.
Yeah,
it was cool.
yeah,
But
absolutely.
Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do, man.
You gotta do what you gotta do. But when the time comes where you can do it,
exactly.
you should do it.
You should. Definitely
You should do it.
Yeah, you should definitely do it.
All right, brother. Jalen Parker in the studio, man. Once
Yes.
again, let them know when your album comes out, where they can get it, where they can follow you, plug away, all that good
All
stuff.
right. Again, my name is Jalen Parker. On social media, I'm Jalen Parker. On Twitter, I'm Jalen Parker 23. On Instagram, I'm official Jalen Parker. My name is JalenParker. Let's see. Oh, the album. Yep, the album comes out August 1st. You can pre-order it now, only on Spotify and iTunes and Google Play. That's the only place you can pre-order it. And you can get my single Juice now out, available everywhere.
There it is, man.
Yeah.
There it is. My boy, you had something that you wanted to add?
Yeah.
What's up? All right. We're going to leave you with this little snippet.
Woo. Yes, sir.
Go ahead and introduce this. It's just a snippet, y'all.
All right, y'all.
Just a snippet.
Of the
This
new album.
Yeah, this is the first song on the new album. It's called Tell Me. You can play that bit. Yeah.
Let's get it.
side. You are my ride or die. Bonnie and Clyde, that's what fits us. I won't let you down, that's for real trust. For a moment I thought you just wanted control. Stay on alert, chip on my
Yeah.
Woo.
Jalen Parker in the studio doing his thing.
I am speechless.
Yes, sir.
That was a snippet of the first song on the
Yes,
album.
sir. First song. Tell me.
Tell me.
Man.
Tell me if you can play that again.
It's smooth, man. It's smooth.
Thank you, man.
Bro, thank you for dropping this. Thank you for coming by the studio.
Thank you for having me, man.
Appreciate you.
I appreciate it.
Once again, don't forget to get his album August 1st.
Yes, sir.
Pre-order it now. Available August 1st on all streaming platforms.
Yes, sir.
There it is, my boy. Any last shout outs?
Divergent. Oh, yes.
Shout out, mama.
Surprise. A lot of people are on this album.
Word. Okay.
Yeah, a lot of homies, a lot of people that I'm hella close to, and I appreciate them. And I just want to say, this album wouldn't be what it is without you guys. That's it.
There it is.
Yeah.
I want
All
to cry.
Appreciate you, my boy.
Yeah.
Thank you for coming by.
Thank you, man.
This has been Squad Talk. We'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.
Yeah.